Well, hey y'all, this is Ginger with Ginger Snap Thrifting. I have a great snap video for y'all today, but before we get into that, I want to let you know that partway through, I got an Amber Alert on my phone, and it kind of paused the video, and I kind of fumbled around quite a bit trying to get everything started back up. So I hope you will overlook that and you will enjoy this video. Thanks so much for watching. Hi y'all, this is Ginger with Ginger Snap Thrifting. Well, I know I look a mess today. Y'all, I've been on a dead run. It seems like for 3 weeks now. There's so much to do at the holiday season. You want to spend time with your friends and with your family, and you got a lot of pulls on your time. And but you know what? I'm just blessed to have all these people in my life that want to spend time with me and to be able to spend time with them. So I keep telling myself if I can just get through this week, it's going to slow down. We are finishing up this week by going to Denton, Texas to see my granddaughter graduate from Texas Women's University. I am so proud of her. I am so excited to make this trip and to see her walk across that stage. Y'all, she is just our pride and joy. So hopefully we're going to slow down and enjoy the holiday season a little bit after this. But y'all, I have managed to get out to the thrift shops and find some neat snaps for y'all. So let me stop talking and show y'all what I found. Well, first off, y'all, I found a bunch of these Coca-Cola Town Square collections. Little figurines. Isn't that cute? I've got the little children in the toboggan. I have 2 of those, so this is the same one. And then I've got a young couple sitting on a bench in their period costumes, and look, y'all, they're drinking Coke. Can y'all see that? Isn't that sweet? I just thought that was awesome. These are in the boxes. Okay, here's another couple. This looks like an older couple. He's got a cane, and they're drinking bottles of Coke again. And then I've got one more here. And this is a couple that's been shopping. They got some Christmas gifts, and look, they got a 6-pack of Coke there. So I thought those were really, really super cute. And the boxes are a little dusty and they're a little bedraggled, but I'll clean those up, and somebody will just love to have those. Now this is something I never buy for myself, y'all. I always look at them and admire them, but I just couldn't pass this up. Look, it's a brand new set of guest towels with cardinals on them, y'all. Cardinals. So there's the bath towel and the hand towel and the face cloth. My mama loved cardinals, and there's lots of cardinals here in Marshall, Texas. And every time we see a cardinal, everybody in the family, we think about my mama and how she loved cardinals. Got me a set of Christmas ornaments. These are real heavy. I think they're glass. I don't think they're plastic. They're real heavy, and I'm gonna put them on my door wreath, which, y'all, my fall wreath is still on my door. I'm just running behind. And let's see, I've got one more thing in here. Y'all know amber glass, the yellow gold colored glass has gotten real popular lately. And I found this deviled egg plate, and it's got the hobnail design. It's got the hobnails in the little egg cutouts and in the center. And y'all, I snapped this up when I saw it. I know somebody's gonna love it. I just know they are. I don't necessarily like the amber glass too much. It says 70s to me. And y'all, I know that's vintage, but to me, I was a young woman setting up housekeeping in the 70s, and it just doesn't appeal to me anymore. I had lots of it back in the day. Okay, well, I had to change the angle of my camera just a little bit. Now, right here I've got an old speckled blue enamel colander. It's a little rusty, got some character to it. Somebody will love it. So I've got an old blue enamel colander. It's got a little rust on it. It's got some character. It's got kind of a little dented bottom. Somebody will love it. It'll go just right in their home. And then here, y'all, I just can't help but buy these. This is an old Fire King square baking dish. Actually, it's, yeah, Fire King Anchor Hawking. This doesn't have any of the fun Art Deco design on it. These are perfect for a casserole for just 2 or 3 people, or for a pan of brownies. They're just perfect. Now this is white enamel with a blue trim. I think it was the insert of a double boiler. Somebody will be looking for this, and I'll have it in my booth, and they'll be happy. Okay. This is something for me. Take it out of this bag and show it to y'all. This is a set of Singer sewing machine cogs, and these fit my Singer sewing machine that my mama taught me to sew on, that I sew on today. So if you look at them, it shows you right there what the stitch is. So this makes a scallop stitch. Let me see if I can find another one. This makes kind of a zigzag stitch. Can y'all see that? So you put these in the top of the machine, and it makes the needle move in a different fashion. Which is the way they used to do decorative stitches way back in the 60s when my sewing machine was made. And so my mama's machine came with a base set, but this has got way more fun little designs. So I'll have fun playing with this, y'all. And then oh, that's just a flower pot. I need a new pot plant. So that can go back over there. You don't need to see an old flower pot. This is a fun thing. Look at this pot. Look at the graphic there. It says buns. If you open this up, let me see if I can untake it. Yeah. So, show you the lid. The lid opens and it reveals a steam hole to let the steam escape. And then on the inside, you've got this little insert. And it just sits right down in there. So, if you had hot rolls, you could put a little bit, just a little smidge of boiling water in the bottom of this. Put your buns in there, put the lid on it, and it would keep your dinner rolls warm. This is a neat old 50s or 60s item. It's made by West Bend, a West Bend item, and just a fun little mid-century modern thing for the table. Okay, had to reorganize some stuff. So, this item, y'all, I'm not sure what it is. I thought to start with it was a shaving mug, a man's shaving mug. It says, Merry Christmas, 1973, love, sister, on the bottom of it. See? But when you look inside, it's got this. So I'm thinking maybe it's a cup to drink out of for a man with a mustache, and this keeps his mustache out of the liquid. I don't know. It may be a man's shaving mug, but it's got this beautiful pine cone graphic on it. Y'all, I love pine cones. I love pine. If y'all don't know, Marshall, Texas is in a portion of the state of Texas called Piney Woods, because we have a lot of pine trees, and they cut the wood for pulpwood. The big paper companies have big stands of lumber that they cut and they replant, you know, and they try to be sustainable. Fun fact, when I was 18 years old, I worked on a pulpwood truck with a crew, and I ran a loader, which was a big winch thing that came down and picked up the logs after they were cut. And I also was, they called me the stick girl. They had a big long stick that showed the guys with the chainsaws how long to cut the wood. And I would lay the stick down and they'd cut, and I'd lay it down and they'd cut. And they had those big bow saws. I never ran a saw, I was scared of those things. But that was one of my early jobs. Okay, y'all, here we have a Campbell Soup mug. Have y'all heard the news about Campbell Soup? They petitioned their board of directors and I guess maybe the federal government, and they were approved to drop the word soup from their company name. And so now they're no longer going to be the Campbell Soup Company, they're just going to be the Campbell Company. Because they say they make a lot more things than just soup today. This is a piece of Marshall pottery. It says since 1695, Marshall pottery, and it is signed. The potter was Heriberto Rodriguez, 1990. See, it's signed by the potter. So he would have been a master potter. And this is a little pitcher thing. It does have a little chip in it, but this is going to go in my collection. It's not for resale. And then y'all, you know, I tell you all the time, you never know what you're going to find. Look, I found me a brand new trash can for one of my bathrooms with the little thing that you can step on. Brand new, never been used. I told them to pack all my goodies in it, and they did. Now I'm just going to pack them back in here. Alrighty. This was a fun snap. Check this out, y'all. This is a brass dragon boat candle holder, and this one holds 5 tapers. It's not marked. Probably made in India. Old brass most usually was. It is missing. It has a little hole right there. Can you see it? See that little hole right there? It had a little wire and a little brass bell hung off of it. A little decorative bell. But anyway, this was a fun find, and I've very rarely seen these at thrift stores, so I was excited to find this. This is just a dooflippy to hang on my bathroom door and hang my robes and stuff on. Not a big deal. I've been needing another one. Now this, maybe one of y'all can tell me what it is. This is the back side. This is the front side. So this is painted cast iron. It's got these things here. And then this is a blue enamel. And I think this was a door front to an old stove, an old gas stove. Because they'd have the little oven compartment over here, and then they'd have a couple little drawers over here, and they'd use those drawers for a warming tray, or maybe to raise yeast bread in. I think that's what this is, but it was pretty. It's unique. It does have one little bit of rust area right there. Somebody will just love this in their old primitive home. Now I only have a couple more snaps to show y'all, but this was an exciting find. This is a number 2 butter churn, y'all. It's got the lid, it's still got the paddle clapper. I don't know what it was called. My mama called it a clapper. This wood thing, you know, they put the cream in, and they put this down in it, and they put the lid on it, and then they'd work this up and down, and it would churn the butter. It's that fun Texas pottery look with that country blue on it. It's not Marshall pottery. Marshall pottery had two rows of blue striping, but it's a fun old piece, and it's not real huge. Sometimes they're just huge. So this one is kind of small. More reasonable to think they made butter for a family in this. And then this, y'all, I just couldn't believe it was sitting there. And I'm gonna tell y'all it was $10, and I think it was a steal for $10. This is a wooden jewelry box. It's a large one. Y'all see it's got all the hardware. It's got little pulls. You open these up, and there's little drawers inside. The velvet's all in there. It's all clean. It's, you know, it was just a loved little piece. Somebody took care of it. So it's got the drawers on the bottom. And it's got the hardware on the bottom too. So two deep little drawers. It's dusty. It needs to be cleaned out a little bit. I use some Scotch tape or a lint roller, and I'll clean up the inside. And all it really needs is just a little bit of liquid gold furniture polish or something on the outside, and it's going to be an awesome find for somebody that loves mid-century modern and wants this in their bedroom for their jewelry, trinkets, whatnots. Well, y'all, that's it for this thrift haul. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I snapped up. I really enjoyed snapping it up, and I'm gonna keep snapping things up through the holiday season and showing y'all. And we'll be doing some things around the old house too. Maybe if I ever get all my Christmas stuff up, I'll give y'all a short video and show you my old house and what I do on my porch and stuff for Christmas. But anyway, y'all, I hope you are blessed. Just spread a little holiday cheer around. When you go out to the big stores, you know, those ladies that work those counters, they are just run off their feet. Try to give them a kind word and a smile. It goes a long way toward helping make somebody stay. Well, until I talk with y'all again, I pray God's blessings on you and your loved ones. This is Ginger, Ginger Snap Thrifting.